Well, it's been a very interesting week, hasn't it? From Meta trying to steal your data again, to Pico releasing a VR device which is not meant for you. Interesting. Laszlo here again, bringing you the latest VR and metaverse-based news because who the fuck has time to read 20 articles per day? Let's go. Apple's new VR mixed reality headset will scan your eyeballs for your information. So the rumoured Apple VR product due next year will ask users to scan their eyeballs to log in, pay for things and use apps. Iris scanning technology will allow you to easily switch between your profiles, enabling different people to share the same headset with ease. Well, isn't that fantastic? But this technology is nothing new, as Apple have used this before previously on their iPhone products for face scanning software and also unlocking the phone itself. What could be possible by including scanning technology in the VR headset? I'm not actually sure just yet, although some speculate that maybe we can actually control the headset itself through this eye tracking software. So it'd be interesting to see how Apple will navigate around this. I mean, I've got nothing to hide, so like... And speaking of privacy, guess who's back? Back again, stealing your privacy once again. It's Meta, of course. Who else? What are you doing, Marky boy? Meta has recently announced Meta Quest Pro's new eye and facial movement tracker said to enhance digital avatar expression and realism, has raised privacy concerns for Meta's future in the metaverse. Have Meta learned? Unlikely, especially as the business model revolves around taking your data and flipping it into profit. Well, for me, it's a story of be careful what you fucking wish for, because we asked for more cameras and we got it. But more cameras equate to more data being stolen from you. But whoa, let's take it back for a sec. Doesn't want all the bad press which Meta has been receiving, especially from Yahoo Finance, with the tagline why investors should hate Meta's $1,500 VR glasses. What? I mean, yeah, Meta have screwed up, but they are still one of the forerunners in shaping the VR industry and putting VR on the map. More for calling out companies and their wrongdoings. However, when it comes to bad reporting and incorrect information, this does need to be called out. Spreading fake news, like for example that the Meta Quest Pro is a pure AI device, which it is not, and then in true media BS fashion, connecting that to forecasting figures that AI headsets are set to decline, which, although is true, it doesn't relate to the Meta Quest Pro as it is not a pure AI headset, you bellends. Meta did still flex a bit, showing up that the Quest store surpassed 1.5 billion in content revenue, and Quest apps are as abundant as ever, reaching over 1,400, tripling more than those on the main store. So Meta and Mark Zuckerberg, despite the trolls, which I do include myself, are moving in the right direction. Now onto one of Meta's main competitors. And just a little week's intervention, if you like the content so far, would really appreciate a little like. It really helps out the channel and it lets me know that I'm doing something good. The Pico 4 Enterprise was announced, which will have both face and eye tracking. However, for some weird reason, it will not be available for consumers, and as of recording this video, we still don't know why. Basically, I mean, Meta did give people the option to get the Meta Quest Pro if they want to fork out the extra money. Who knows, maybe they don't want people to sway away from the Pico 4. Which will never happen in 1 quadrillion years if that's the length of time due to Quest 3 PSVR 2 due next year. And of course, a better looking sibling Pico 4. Okay, back to the slam dunk. And they also announced that they have zero intention of releasing the Pico 4 Enterprise in the West. Either way, with all this has not stopped the Pico 4 from its unprecedented success. I guess that's a nice problem to have. Quest tracking is finally here. Quest Update 2.0 arrived this month and improved hand tracking so you could just pick up things without controllers. Of course, this will also improve tracking and stability. This year we had the launch of Unreal Engine 5, but with a couple of new features. Lumen for the global illumination lighting and Nanotier for microgeometry, but they were not available for the VR. Till now. Epic have been working on an alternate version of the Unreal Engine, and although it's early days, we can already see that Unreal Engine 5.1 and Unreal Engine 5.2 can support Nanite and Lumen in VR. Developers have already begun experimenting with this, as we can see from the footage. Dopey dope. And last but not least, the hugely popular sequel to BoneLab was released onto the Quest 2. And despite the indifferent reviews from stress level 0 Quest 2 game BoneLab, it still made its first 1 million in revenues less than an hour after its launch, making it the fastest selling app in Quest history. I haven't actually played BoneLab just yet on the Quest 2, but what did you guys think about it? Let me know below. And that's me done. Hit that like button and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell. Do either one. I'll bring some more stuff to you guys next week and the week after that. You get the drift. Take care and don't do drugs. Unless it's a paracetamol and you got a headache.